Joe Biden is a corrupt politician. The Biden family is looking more and more like a crime family.
He's Putin's puppy. It's safe to be angry. Donald Trump's not strong. He's weak.
Oh, get your mouth out of here. Get out of here. That's all you got to yell. You don't got nothing else to say.
If this really is the capital of the free world, then democracy has dialed up a Grand Canyon of discord and division.
But you're a bunch of friggin' losers. Because you guys want friggin' socialism in this country.
What is the definition of America? You so-called patriot? No. What does America mean?
Outside the Supreme Court, freedom of screech is on full and ugly display.
You should go get an abortion.
You curse me on my land. No, you curse me first, sir.
It's deeply, deeply divided. Whoever wins this election is going to face half the country feeling alienated, maybe even cheated. And how you knit those two elements together is anyone's guess. But right here, right now, you just have this confluence of trouble, of vitriol in some respects. Americans opposing Americans, and where they find that common ground, I don't know. I can't see where that comes from.
There really is no common ground. Even it's cognitive dissonance. It's, you know, they're presented with facts and they still say it's fake news.
So we got two Americas essentially.
Yes, unfortunately, it's almost like it's like pre-Civil War, like where it's one side over the other.
We had the Civil War here.
Yes. As far as the conflict goes, we are. I think on both sides there's a little fear, or not even a little, there's a lot of fear.
Committed Christian and Trump supporter Dan Wilson is a former Navy SEAL and shows me the famous Civil War battlefield at Gettysburg in Pennsylvania. He fears for his country under a Biden presidency and is preparing for conflict again.
Always prepared.
What have you got?
So up here we have very little. We have a few handguns and a few rifles, but very little.
You've got one
other
now.
places, but we
You've got one now.
We have them else. Always have something.
Can I have a look? Can I see that?
You can see.
Right. What is that?
It's a 45 caliber.
Okay, that's serious. That's serious.
It's easily concealable, and a lot of people up here have a concealed weapon.
Dan Wilson is part of an informal network of like-minded former military buddies ready to defend the nation against its enemies.
I would say we have a major threat from within, and we do have a deep state. Everybody talks about this deep state in America, and we've seen it through our FBI, CIA, and those who are willing to lie. I went to school with some of those folks that are on the other side. Now the thing is, we can't sit down, have a beer, and talk about life. But on politics, it's almost impossible to really discuss it without some kind of heat coming into the event.
And even your own family, your own kids.
Oh, absolutely.
Are divided.
Yep, I have five kids, and 2 tend to lean left. The other 3 are fairly much like us, but we were closer to the other 3 in general as we were raising them.
Your family is indicative of the nation in a sense, isn't it?
It is. It's a house divided.
Take our knee! Take our knee!
In June, President Trump made a decision that turned a Black Lives Matter protest into pandemonium.
Press, let's go! Press, let's go!
The president wanted this photo op outside St. John's Church, just outside the White House.
I honor him for that because I really believe that he is trying to lead this nation in a way that honors God.
Christian evangelists have gathered en masse in front of the same church, including missionary Haley Blondin.
The biggest thing for me that I'm praying to see changed is the ending of abortion, and I think he is someone that can really do it. I really believe that the Lord has anointed him to, end this.
Jesus! Yes!
I love what he's doing, and that's what I support. He supports the Christian faith, the Christian community. All the way down.
On the mall in front of the Capitol building, Jonathan Buckles from the Reborn Ministries is doing a steady trade in baptisms.
This is the most important election of my lifetime. This nation will either continue to be free if President Trump is elected, or we're going to be into the one world government if Biden is elected. It's that simple.
If he wins, the radical left will be running the country, and they're addicted to power. And God help us if they ever got it.
Quite frankly, the number one detrimental threat to our country is him. It's Donald Trump.
Olivia Troy resigned her job helping run Vice President Pence's coronavirus task force, disgusted with a president she says has ignored science and cost tens of thousands of Americans their lives, even as he derided his own supporters.
Hello, Georgia. Hello, Georgia.
He says, you know, I don't have to shake hands with these disgusting people. And I kept thinking, well, these are the people that are your base.
You heard him describe his own supporters as disgusting people.
Yes, and it was appalling. And it honestly also appalling to hear him just talk about the virus in that way, knowing the hurt that it was going to cause our country, and knowing that people were already starting to suffer, and knowing what was going to come our way down the road.
But when Olivia Troy left the task force, the threats began.
There's some definite vitriol that I get, messages and hate mail and threats to my family. The things that people threaten us with are just things that are not okay.
You hear it all the time that not since Abraham Lincoln was president has this country been so conflicted, so divided. When you talk to Americans on both sides, they want it to end. They yearn for a more united nation, but few expect it will happen, no matter who wins. And a country divided is a country weakened. That's not good for these disunited states, nor for the world.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.